Play a clip.
Rocco, maybe you can kind of explain what we did, and then how Kevin and Chad came down, how that kind of played out.
Yeah, I mean,
while I set this up,
me and you were at a poker table together, and because I had told Kevin, we're gonna go down and play poker after the show, and he said, he's like, okay, I'll meet you down there. Like, he said it on the show.
Said he would come. Said he wanted to do it.
And did we have a seat open at that point?
I don't think we had one at that point. Kevin comes in and Chad
we
just
were saying come. We were signaling to him to come sit at one point.
So Kevin does this thing, and I called it, where he comes in again. Chad just stays at the front, just kind of paces, like, oh, they all know math and how to play poker and have money. Oh, what am I gonna do? And so Chad just paced around for a little bit and eventually just disappeared. But Kevin sits down and plays poker. He walks over to the table the first time, and he doesn't talk to me at all. He talks to Rocco and some of the other people standing around. What was interesting is when Kevin sat at a different poker table, he didn't have anybody around him, and there were 4 or 5 people around our table talking.
Right.
And Kevin, you could tell he was getting kind of why is everybody over there? He was. One time I caught him just staring at our table and he comes over, he talks to Rocco, he goes back and sits down, and I go, all right, Kevin and I are going to be fine in about 20, 30 minutes. This is Kevin testing the boundaries, seeing if we're okay. And he'll take 4 or 5 times to do this, and then he'll come and we'll be good. He comes over again, and this time he talks to me. And I don't remember what he said at that point, but he said something to me, I said something back, and he went back and sat down. Then we had a seat open, and we brought him over. And he comes and sits down at our table. Kevin Brennan was at our table for probably
less than
10 minutes,
less than
max.
10 minutes.
And the first thing he does is try to needle me, and he leans over. He goes, "Hey Melton, hey Melton." He goes, "We made $1,900 tonight."
Hell yeah, number one.
Right, but then I said to him, "That's almost what we made. Kevin. Congrats, you'll get there."
Yeah.
And this, he did not like that. He did not enjoy that at all, and kind of got a little sulky. And when you think about $1,900 in super chats and memberships, like Kevin said, you have to subtract out YouTube's cut. So let's just say it's $2,000. So now we're down to $1,400. Then you have to subtract the $500 in beers that you bought. Then you have to subtract whatever you decide to guiltily send to Ray and Chad this week.
Right. I'm going to go to bed. You guys.
Like we said, he was there for less than 10 minutes. One of the funny things was Kevin had to constantly stand up and lean over the table.
That was insane. And I do remember him doing this before.
To see the cards. So eventually I just yelled out, 5 of diamonds. And you
couldn't see the cards. And we were like, dealer, just put the cards in front of him. We can all see. So both Chad and KV have trouble reading at any distance. Chad had trouble reading. But, yeah, so he couldn't read the cards. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he couldn't read the cards. But what started...
Him holding his chips.
Oh, holding the chips. Okay, so when you play poker, there are specific rules to the game. And as someone who plays poker, I know Kevin knows this rule. The chips always stay on the table. And Kevin took some chips, and he was leaning back, and he had them like this. And the dealer said, "So you can't have the chips. You can't
leave the chips on the table.
They have them on the table." And he's like, "What? Oh," and he just put it. He put them down. But now, he seemed a little aggravated that she told him that.
He was stink-eyeing her after that.
So Kevin wins a pot.
The next pot.
And it's not a significant pot. It's just whatever.
$40, whatever.
Yeah, maybe $40. And he goes, "You're a terrible dealer.
You're the worst dealer in the world."
Oh, you're the worst dealer in the world? Oh, because I heard on the... Okay. You're the worst dealer in the world. And at first, I think she thought... She was like, what? She's an Asian dealer.
Right.
And I think we all were just kind of laughed it off. And he was like, "You're the worst..." I don't think he cursed, but he said, "You're the worst
dealer in the world."
And that's when your
She
friend...
put the cart...
But that's when your friend Shah said, I don't think you're allowed to say that as you're stacking chips.
Right.
Which is literally just one.
It's a great point.
And it's a great line.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And at that point, she yells, floor.
So floor means, for people not in the poker world, floor means a floor supervisor to come over.
Her boss.
Because she's the person who runs the poker room. To come over because she's being insulted at the table by one of the players, and obviously, like, not okay.
Right.
And look, I see both sides of it. Like, I don't think he was saying anything crazy. He was saying, like, I don't think you're a good dealer. I don't think you're good.
Yeah.
But he's insulting her directly. You're the worst dealer in the world. You can let it go. You don't have to say everything. But Kevin likes to start shit.
But the life of these dealers also sucks. Like, they all work part-time. They can't get health insurance and stuff. And, like, they're not happy with the situations that they're already in. And they have to deal with drunks every day. They have to deal with these fucking degenerates. And she just had enough. And at that point, what time was it? Probably like what time did MLC
About 3
end?
in the morning.
It was probably like 3 in the morning or something.
You know what it was? He saw you guys, and like I've told Kevin that you guys both, like I seen Melton in Vegas. You were in a 3-day tournament, and I know you love to play, and he loves to play. Like he always talked about.
That's all I wanted to do.
So he should just come over and have a good time, but like he can't do it. You know what I mean? He can't bring himself to do it.
He can. I've done it with him before. But so she calls the floor over, and it was then that I started reaching for my camera and filming. So what you're about to see is a very short clip. This clip is it's super short. 14 seconds of the floor supervisor standing to my left, the dealer's to my left, Kevin Brennan's at the end of the table to my left. I'm going to pan around, you'll see. And she's explaining to the dealer that he's saying she's the best, she's the worst dealer in the world. The dealer then says to her, she's like, I don't want to deal to him. And he says to her, she only has about 10 minutes left of her down, meaning like another dealer will come to the table. He says, just deal him out, meaning don't give him cards until the next dealer comes and they can deal with him. And if they don't like him, then we'll do something. But basically, don't give him cards. Don't let him play. You don't have to. He can sit there, but you're not going to give him cards, so he can't do shit.
Right. Let him
He can
see.
watch, but he can't
Right. Well, this makes him upset, and it's about then that the floorman is explaining to him what's going to happen, and then the dealer turns to me and she just goes, "Oh, you can't film in here. You cannot film in here." So the camera cuts off. This is 14 seconds. This is all the video I have, but you'll be able to set the scene for the audio that I have after this, because they didn't say I couldn't record audio. So this is the poker table.
Oh no.
And Rocco is to my right. These other people are just at the table. Don't worry about it. And you'll see KB, and you'll see... this is JT in the feel hat. JT. I don't know if he's doxxed, but he's doxxed. Here we go. Just so you can kind of see what everybody looks like and how the scene.
Third worst dealer or not. I don't want to... I don't want to deal with it.
So look how old and frail Kevin looks. Here we go.
Dealer or not. I don't want to... I don't want to deal with it.
I don't want to deal him. He said, I'm the worst dealer in the world. I don't want to deal him. Give a firm finger wagging in his direction.
You can't frame me in a room, too.
You can't film in the room, too, sir. You can't film in the room. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with. The next minute and 14 seconds is fucking fantastic.
Buckle up.
I wonder if... I'm going to have trouble with this, too. Hold on. Fuck. I don't know how bad this audio is going to be playing over my... This is going to be rough. I have it, but it's going to play out of the speaker. Since it's not video and I'm not sharing it on the screen, it won't directly send the audio. I'm going to try something. This should be the best way to do it. It's not going to be... There's not going to be anything on the screen. It's not going to be pretty. But here we go. Okay, this is a minute and 13 seconds of audio. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened after I stopped filming.
Buckle up, man.
Kevin says, I'm not allowed to have an opinion about a dealer?
What happened to this country?
What happened to this country? I'll play it in its entirety after this, but I'm just breaking it down because it might be difficult to hear.
She does. She does. You're trying to get me booted from the hotel?
What are you
I can't play because I have an opinion about her deals.
Like, is she trying to get me booted from the hotel? I can't play because I have an opinion about her dealing? Which I also think I think Kevin's right here.
Yeah, 100%, man.
But you don't have to tell that you saying I think she's the worst dealer in the world. You're the worst dealer in the world. Is if a dealer said you're the worst player in the world to a player, it wouldn't be accepted.
Melton, man, back in the day in the 80s, man, if you talked like that to a dealer, they got pissed off, man. They did, man. Now, they're woke. The dealers are woke.
Here we go.
Skip the hand. Well, Trump won again. God bless. Seriously, what's your number? Because I'm going to report you.
What's your number? Because I'm going to report you. This is Kevin Brennan shutting people down.
Right to the police department.
You see Trump won again?
Trump won again. Did he say Trump won again? Hold on, let me wind it back.
Trump won again. God bless.
Trump won again. God bless. Well, spoiler alert, guys. The election results are here.
Skip the hand. Well, Trump won again. God bless. Seriously, what's your number? Because I'm going to report you. What's your number?
Do you want to chop? Chop means we take our bets back and then we deal on the hand.
So you're hearing chatter at another table. The iPhone records so well. It's picking up literally another dealer and players at another table. So just ignore this chatter. No one at our table was talking.
Yeah.
We were all just like, whoa.
Now that's the show. That's what they paid $20 for.
All right, here we go.
I can't have an opinion about
You
a
can play the hand
dealer.
if you want. You want to play?
Is this Trump's America?
Is this Trump's America? Is this Trump's
They throw white men out
America?
of casinos. He's the best.
Opinion about a
Play the
dealer?
hand if you want. You want to play?
Is this Trump's America? I can't have an opinion about a fucking dealer.
Is this Trump's America? I can't have a fucking opinion about a fucking dealer. Get him, Elon.
And I'm not paying my taxes.
Ooh.
And so she gets to have an opinion that's just terrible?
So she gets to have an opinion that's just terrible? What is her opinion?
Oh, she's all thin-skinned. Why is she...
She's thin-skinned. This is gold. She's all thin-skinned. What's wrong with this bitch?
Still not wrong.
She's thin-skinned. Oh, she's all thin-skinned. Why is she dealing if she's thin-skinned?
Why is she dealing if she's thin-skinned?
She's a terrible dealer? I can't. I'm out of the hand because I said she's a terrible dealer.
I'm out of the hand because I said she's a terrible dealer. Okay, so that was, I think it was a chair, but I'm not sure. It could have been a side table, but I think this one was a chair. I think when he got up, like his chair like threw backwards.
Oh, is that what? Yeah, because I don't. He didn't know. Because you
But
said
that's why it's
something
a
about chair.
Yeah, so that's why it's a quieter sound. I think this was his chair hitting the ground. He like kind of like spazzed out, and his chair hits the ground. In a minute, you're gonna hear a loud crash, and this is him grabbing a little table cart and just flipping it as three people from the poker room walk him out. He grabs a little poker room push table and flips it. You'll hear the crash. It's not subtle. So she goes, secure. She's saying security, but it's one syllable. Secure.
Wow.
So now people are clapping because he's getting kicked out. So once again, the chair and the table.
I can't. I'm out of the hand because I said she's a terrible dealer.
And we thought, like, I honestly thought he was going to be, like, trespassed, kicked off the hotel property. I thought he might be arrested if he kept going. That's T.O. Hank, I think. KB. So there we go. For all the people who didn't think it was true, 100% Kevin Brennan got kicked out of the hotel room and
poker room.
Sorry, poker room, and I think that's why he woke up early and snuck out this morning and didn't want to be part of the Super Bowl at the Borgata. I'll post this video and audio up so everybody can have a clear, crisp, and the Clippers can go nuts, I'm sure.
Do you want to talk about the Dabbler gossip about his trip home?
Yes. So apparently, according to his right-hand man, Stevie Lou, who can't stop talking about all the secret shit KB tells him, Stevie Lou cannot keep his mouth shut about anything. Comes and tells us that Kevin was pulled over twice on the drive back home and got 2 and up to possibly 4 tickets. Bentley says 4.
No,
4 times.
I don't believe
Talk, what?
He was pulled over 4 times, is what I heard.
No. He was.
There's no way.
Okay.
Stevie
Bentley's
Lou
saying he
was.
heard that he was pulled over 4 times.
That's the number I got was 4.
From what I hear, he got 4 tickets and was pulled over twice. But how do you get pulled over after being pulled over? Wouldn't you slow the fuck down and like chill the fuck out? Or I guess you're so mad. So, Kevin, I just have one question. How much did you make Saturday night? Melton!